Hello and welcome back to the feature card back 9 of round 1 from Armageddon at Redstone and Nelson.
Supported by Frabisco, of course. Thanks to them for putting this on. My name's Chris.
And I'm Ashton.
And we're back here with our feature card. They've been plodding away, getting some good birdies. It's a challenging course.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen Steph playing really nice smart golf, hitting the fairways up the middle, and a couple of the guys getting caught up in some trees here and there, but we'll see what they can do on the back 9.
Here are our lead card players. We've got Steph in the FPO division. She's at +7. Ryan Kitto tied in 6th for the MP40s.
And Tom is sitting on even at the moment, and Vaughn coming in at a +5.
Yeah, so wide variety of scores, but you're going to see that in your feature card round 1 because people are still getting used to the course. We've got people from all over the country. We've got, Ryan from the North Island.
Yep. And a couple of Nelson locals
Yeah,
there.
good to see.
Going into hole 10, we've got the pond hole. It's a 90-meter water carry, and the basket is perched just on the edge of the water, so it's a scary one.
Yeah, I really love this hole.
Yeah.
It's challenging, it's scary.
As you can see there, the net as well, covering the pond. That's an awesome addition.
Did they actually use it to get the discs out at the end of the
Definitely,
day or
So
the end of the tournament?
After the round, I think you could
okay.
get your disc back,
Nice.
dredge them in. Tom's got the good height on this one.
That's nice
Yeah.
and safe, and it's going to have a pretty inside circle
Yeah.
birdie look. That's great.
It's pin high with no water behind the basket. What more could you ask for?
I think the trick for this one is to use the trees as a bit of a backstop.
Of course, yep. Ryan's got a lot of height on this, but he looks like he's fading safe.
Yeah, Ryan's throwing his Tournament Giant, which is his water carry disc. He can obviously get a lot of those, so he can afford to throw it in the water.
Yes.
Bit short from Steph, obviously laying up.
Going for the
but
layup.
she's
That's a
kinda
smart play.
drifted into the tree, which could make things awkward for her. And that's left straight out of the hand from Vaughn. He calls 4.
There is
He
some
might be in the
water
water.
over that side, so we'll see where he ends up.
He didn't get out of bounds. I think he's just deep in that rough.
Steph should be looking to cross on this shot. Let's see which gap she goes for.
Good
Oh.
angle on it. Is it going to make it over? No.
She's just found the net. That's unlucky.
So she's going to throw from the drop zone, which is still kind of scary. You don't want to leave it short. And you don't want to go too long, because then you have a really tough comeback.
Yeah, you don't really want to be looking at the water behind the basket, because it is very close. So Vaughn must have been safe, but that doesn't look like a good lie. Just chipping out. That's smart.
I was surprised when they... I didn't even consider that as part of the hole.
Yeah.
But I guess it is. It's
Another
not marked as
from
OB.
Ryan, and
That's
under
alright.
the basket. Vaughn looking to save his par.
This is going to be a tough one. Yeah. You don't want to putt with too much power because you could turn it into the water or go even longer. Let's see what Steph does. She has got to be running this.
Ooh, saved
Fortunate.
by the rock.
Yeah, there's no flags on this OB for the water, so it's a bit different compared to hole 5.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. And another confident putt out of Tom. He's really stringing a few together now. Let's hope he can keep it going.
He's gone down into -1, which is good to see.
Vaughn's left himself a little bit left to deal with here. And he's come just low. Unfortunate. He'll be wanting that one back for sure.
It's a rough triple there from Steph, but I mean that is quite a tough hole for the FPO division.
Little tap in par from Ryan. That's a great score on the hole. Saving strokes on a lot of people.
Hole 11, par 325 metres. Got this narrow gap off the tee to hit, and then a green, which is about 10 metres shy of the basket.
Yep, so you're looking to either lay up or hit the hill, and you've got to tap in. Also, hole 10, shout out to Les Payne for the ace on round 1. We forgot about that one, but over the water, straight in for 1.
Tom throwing his Thunderbird.
Looks like he's opting for the layup.
Yeah.
Trying to come up just short of the green.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep, that's a smart play.
Smart play. Ryan throwing his tournament giant again.
So he looks like he's going for it there. It's a great looking line. Can he skip off the green?
Will it get some action?
And
rolls around.
That's a really unlucky roll.
Yeah, what a shame.
There was a lot of rain just before the event, and it was making the greens a lot less skippy than they usually would be, so it's kind of unlucky there.
Yeah, we'll see where the card places him, because obviously they couldn't see where it rolled. This is a Firebird from Vaughan.
Yeah, that's another layup.
It's a layup every day of the week.
Yep, right where you want to be.
I'm guessing that Steph's throwing her bolt. Who knows? It's actually orange, so it might not be.
That's a great rip. Yep, so everyone looking like they've got a nice shot into the hillside from here.
There is OB long and to the left of the green as well.
Yeah, it's not really one you can run for two if you're laying up. It's definitely a par play.
Hayden in the background getting the shots for the gram. Obviously, put a ton of effort into this tournament. Hayden Shaw, TD.
Yeah, he's done a great job with the permanent course design out here, and it's a bit tweaked for the tournament, but it's a great place to go and play permanent layout.
Nice up from Tom. Oh, and we can see here the card has put Ryan at the back.
Yeah, so from the looks of it, he did roll in bounds across the green, but that would have been impossible to see from the tee pad.
So they're going to put him at the back, and he's going to have to do a jumper.
His signature running putt there. Perfect under the basket.
Yeah. Who knows, might have cost him a stroke, but you can never tell with that kind of thing. I mean, even me at the basket, I couldn't tell.
Yeah. That's a great putt from Steph there. There's a drop off behind with some OB, so it's always coming into mind. Oh, another good putt from Tom. He's putting something together now.
Thanks, Shannon. I miss you.
Some encouragement from another card. Oh, you can see that ground quite wet.
Vaughan just setting his feet. And cashing it. That's a great par. Sticking to the game plan with the layup.
And unlucky bogey there for Ryan.
Yeah, he could have been close to the pin for his par save there, but it's ruled by the card that he hasn't crossed.
Hole 12, double Mando straight off the tee, 71 metres. It's not very long, and there's also a lot of OB around the green.
There is, but I think this actually played as one of the easiest holes of the round at a .33 under par.
Great forehand. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and there's one of those little trees in the centre.
Yep. That was on a rope. Backhand from Vaughan. Can this drift to the right a little bit?
It's a smooth putter out of Vaughan by the looks of it.
Draws up a Guardian.
Yeah.
That's really the one that you can probably aim for almost, because you'll have a great look from it.
Exactly.
Oh, it's Steph hitting the same tree that Tom hit.
Yeah, lucky not to kick out of bounds there though. The OB's quite tight on the right hand side.
So
you're really looking to just make the Mando and then get past those trees in the centre, and you should have a look.
Woo! Close shave from Ryan throwing his VIP X gatekeeper.
Almost hangs it out over the OB, but
it's got a look.
Checking up in bounds. Looks like a pig out of Tom again, so I'm guessing it's going to be close.
Yep, you're correct.
Yep.
That's fine for Steph's par. Let's go, Ryan. See if you can draw this one up. Get some confidence going into the back nine.
It's a great putt there. I don't think it was the line he intended off the tee, but you've got to take those opportunities when they arise.
He says thanks to the basket, but I'll give all the credit to Ryan there. That was a good putt.
Vaughan comes up just short for the birdie.
Similar distance, so that just goes to show you got to commit, keep it up.
Yeah, he's had quite a few low putts this round. He'll be looking to convert on a few of those in the end of the round.
So you see, Vaughan's actually closer to the basket there, but he went first because his disc was on top of Steph's. So, not sure what the correct courtesy is there, but I mean, it makes sense to go first.
I think so.
I guess he could have marked it, but oh well.
So, hole 13, we've got a par 4. There's another creek in the middle of the fairway, as you can see just here. You're wanting to land in this field across the water and then leave yourself an upshot under these trees. Really low ceiling into the basket there.
Yeah, and I got to say thanks to Hayden as well. We mentioned him earlier. He did some great drone previews, so thanks to Dish Shop and Hayden for these ones. Makes it a lot easier to see some of these tricky fairways with low ceilings and turning fairways, and really appreciate that. Ryan going for the turnover.
Looking like it's fading out a bit early. There is some OB in there, but he's just found the edge of the OB. Tom will be looking to get a bit more turn on this one.
Tom's throwing a strike. Oh, he's kept it pretty straight. Oh, actually no, he's turned it.
Hugging the trees quite tight there, but that might be a helpful tree.
Yeah,
he's
fortunate.
Checked up and bounds.
Fortunate not to go too long because he probably could have found heavy rough or the creek.
Vaughan looking for the wide turnover, but maybe a little bit nose up, and he's found the OB as well.
It's easy to drift right or left on this one. And Steph again showing the boys how to play it.
Yep.
Needs to check up, and it does.
Perfect distance control, just short of the stream. Just going to show you don't need a full rip every time.
Oh, this is leaked left, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's probably where the boys were looking to land on their first shot, so he'll be looking at a par from there. Trying to keep it low under those trees, but...
bit too low.
Yeah.
I think he slipped on the mud there. Some of the ground conditions were challenging.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think Tom looking for a bit of a skip there, but the grass under those trees is a little bit longer than the normal golf fairways, so not too much skip.
I looked at that.
Oh,
Yep.
Steph been sneaky.
Here's some jealous comments of Steph's shots again, so she's doing something right.
It's got to be another rat approach from Tom. He throws them well, doesn't he?
Yep, always close to the basket.
Don't tell me this is a jumper from Ryan. No. Okay, I was worried there. I was like, no way.
Ooh, unlucky not to catch one of those trees, but he stays close.
Really technical approach on this one. Low ceiling, couple of trees to dodge. But Vaughan's played it beautifully.
Yeah, that's really well done. Just checking up by the trees there. It's an interesting green. You can be really close to the basket and not have much of a look where it's placed, so you really want to be through the trees or short of them.
Good approach from Steph. She's left herself a little bit more than she'd probably want. Oh no.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And it's almost in from Steph. So many chains on that one, she'll be disappointed. She played the hole perfectly up to there.
Just goes to show there's so much importance when you get inside the green to convert. Can be the difference between...
The old saying, isn't it?
Yeah, cool.
Putt for dough.
Definitely. But I think it's even more important when you've had a bit of a struggle on the fairway.
Of course, yeah.
And then you get into the green and you think, oh, I can get this one. But you go low and it's even that much more frustrating when you're tapping in a double bogey. Hole 14, par 4, 201 metres, another long fairway. First challenge is to get over this creek and get it right out of the hand because the fairway straightens up and then it's a long fairway down to the green.
Yeah, you've really got to put a lot of Anheuser on this for the right-handed backhand, which most people will be throwing, I think. Steph's got a good look at this for the lefty drive, so see if she can get up in the middle again.
Yeah, I think it shapes really well with the backhand. You can get a lot of pan out of your drive.
Get something high and have it fade towards the
Tom's going for
centre.
the forehand.
That's looking great.
Yeah, looking really good there.
Yep, another par 4. You don't have to crush it all the way down there to have a look for birdie. It's right in the centre. Vaughan lining up the Anheuser, so he's going for a big one.
Wow. A lot of height on that. And
yeah, that looks great.
Keeps turning. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Yep, that's perfect really. Exactly how he drew it up. Getting the full flight out of that disc. Steph with the safe lefty drive, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Really impressed with her tee shots this round. They're so smart, and she's just executing them.
You might have just noticed there's a patch of water on the fairway on this hole as well, so it's important to stay out of that. It's another hazard that can really ruin your.
I think on a dry day
second throw.
There would be a lot more rollers thrown on this hole, like sky roller sort of shot, but there was quite a lot of standing water in the fairway, so that took that out of play.
Low from Steph gets a great skip to get herself an extra 10 metres or so.
Yeah, being on the right side of the fairway is good as well because it opens up the green.
See how far Ryan can get up. Oh, he's not happy with it because he's turned it over.
Yeah, it's not the worst miss though because he's looking straight at the basket now. He's pinned high, I think. Tom will be looking to put this one close. Maybe a little bit inside, but...
Yeah, it's probably about 20 short and to the left.
Another raised basket.
Let's see if Vaughan can capitalise on his monster drive.
Yeah, just a putter into the basket there from Vaughan.
Checks up on the mound under the gum tree. Should be about 6 metres from the pin. Another low shot from Steph. She's just dialed in those, like, 1 metre above the ground, just smooth.
Yeah, it's that same disc I think we've been seeing all round. She's really consistent with it.
Floaty approach from Ryan.
Yep, puts it on the good side of the tree.
Easy par.
Tom with a little flex forehand upshot here.
Oh, he's kept it really low.
Yep,
checks
up beautifully.
Going for the upshot. Not running that one at all. Oh.
Yeah, it's a good run from Steph. Gave it a chance for sure. Vaughan looking at a birdie from his crush of a drive.
Also looking at his stance. He's paid a lot of attention to his stance actually this round. And he gets a great birdie because of it.
Rewarded for that smash off the tee.
Yeah.
That's one of the better drives you'll see on that hole for sure.
Oh, good catch.
Yep, it's a good tidy up from Ryan after a slightly wayward upshot.
Definitely another green that you can end up inside a tree. Not sure if I saw too many on the weekend, but you don't have to be far off the basket to not really have any look at all.
Of course, yeah. This course has got a lot of danger quite close to some of the baskets, so you got to be careful right up until it's in the chains.
Nice and high. Good putt there from Steph to get her bogey. We head into hole 15, par 3, 115 metres. Pretty much open off the tee until you get to about 25 metres out from the basket. There's this line of trees that you really just have to fight your way through, probably like a low hyzer into the green.
Yeah, I really like this hole as well. There are a couple of trees right off the tee pad which can mess with you a little bit, but at the end of the day it should just be a flat driver out. Try and skip it into the green. Vaughan's done just that. This should fade in nicely.
Nice and straight.
Hoping for a bit of skip.
Gets a bit of action. He's just at that line of trees. We'll have probably about a circle 2 look. I think I just heard another ace. Not sure who that would have been, but we had a couple first round, didn't we?
I think there were a couple of aces. I can't remember who the first round ones were. I think this is a beast out of Tom. Yeah, there's those early trees off the tee that we talked about.
Yeah, and that was a beast, but I'm told it was supposed to be a shrike. So he's got two that look very similar, and I think that was just a mistake, probably distracted from the yelling.
The cheers in the background. This is a great shape. Bit of ground play.
And finds another tree.
So both the boys checked up behind trees there. And once again, great shots straight down the middle from Steph.
In the open.
Obviously got a great game plan for the course, and she's just sticking to it perfectly.
Let's see what Tom can do from this awkward position. Has to play down the creek.
He does have a lot of open sky for the hyzer, though. This could get...
Oh, draws up the third tree.
I think the line was really good from there. That's just unlucky.
Steph going with the... Oh, I was going to say the flip up, kind of fade into the green, but a little bit too much.
He's got a framed up putt again. Let's see if he can give it the height this time.
Good height, just a little offline. Steph in a bit of bother on the left-hand side. You can really get tangled up in this rough.
Yeah, so once again, quite close to the basket, but there's a lot of trees and branches in the way.
And use that branch to full effect.
We straddle out of Ryan from the knee. Falling forwards, full commitment.
Love it.
Not quite, though. We have a similar putt from Vaughan.
Let's see how much commitment Vaughan applies to his putt. Oh, bit more of a smooth operator.
No layout there, and he's come up short.
And we get some bonus footage of Chucky here.
Bit of a cameo.
Yeah, he was on the green, so we just let him play out of there before our feature card.
Smart golf, Chucky. Yeah. Love that.
Beautiful catch for Tom's bogey cleanup. Back to even. He won't be happy with that, but there's a couple more holes on the course for him to get under par.
Yeah, that's a good par putt from Ryan. He's been pretty solid on those all round. Vaughan looking to do the same.
Good to see these guys taking their time for those inside circle putts.
Yeah, those are the ones that can go missing pretty quickly if you don't pay attention, eh?
And Steph with the slam dunk.
So, hole 16, we've got a Mando tree off the tee here with a little bit of a low ceiling. You really want to just put this one out the gap and finish to the right. So, forehand or something that's going to have a bit of late turn to it. And then the upshot, you're looking at a forehand into the green just behind these trees here. There's a golf green long, which shouldn't come into play, but
I think something would have to go pretty wrong if you ended on that golf green. It's probably more applies to hole 18, I think.
Maybe a cut roller could come into play.
Pretty intimidating drive, though, the tee shot. And you can see there,
yeah, so
Vaughan getting caught up.
Trying to give it that height with the anhyzer to get down the fairway there, but catches a tree on the left.
Ryan throwing his orbit queen, should be plenty unstable for this drive, and just gets past the tree on the right.
Yeah, he's hit that really nicely. Hopefully a bit of skip as well.
Yeah, gets a bit of action, but he's up there.
Tom going for the forehand here. Just looking to get through the gap and finish to the right.
Plays it very safe out the left. Hopefully not too caught up behind a tree, but I think that should be open enough.
Yeah, he might have a look into the green for birdie there.
And another beautiful drive from Steph.
Yep, out the gap in the open. This is a tough spot for Vaughan. Do you lay up or do you send it?
Oh, he hasn't got the turn he needed on that one. That's out with Tom on the left-hand side. He'll have an open look in. Steph with a cut and paste.
Yep, just chopping off distance every time. Super consistent. Tom's got a few trees to beat here.
Oh, not happy with it, but he gave it some good height. I don't mind that.
I think he might have looked for a little bit more anhyzer out of the hand there to get around that last tree, but he's got a putt.
You can see some umbrellas out. We did have a bit of a late shower in round 1, so that's also contributing to our feature card here.
Great shot from Vaughan there, using that trimmed grass. Gets
and
the
using
skip into the green.
the mesh backing.
Yeah, there's some gaps underneath there, so you've got to be careful, but definitely helped him there.
Because it's basically circle's edge, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of that tree. So actually, it's probably inside circle, so you can really use it to your advantage if you land on it.
Well, Steph looking to put a hyzer around the trees here. And that is looking great.
Yep, perfect. Got about 7 meters. Ooh, off the top.
Really long look from Tom there.
Gave it a good run.
Definitely gave it a chance.
So I'm not sure if Ryan's in or out here. I think they're probably going to give it out.
Yeah, I'd say we're going to see
Looks like he's lining up for a step.
He's so comfortable with that stepper, isn't he? He looks to go for it as often as possible, and you can see why.
It's that little hop on the right foot.
Walks it in. Never looked like missing.
Vaughan putting from the backstop.
It's a great par save from the left side fairway there. He had a lot of trees to beat. It's a good putt.
Yeah, used it to full effect. Let's see if Steph can save her par, I believe. Oh, just right.
Oh no!
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, not happy about that one, as you can see.
Yeah, you hate to let those ones slip away. And Steph also with the bogey. Having a bit of a rough stretch to finish around, but hopefully with these 2 short holes we can flip that around. In fact, hole 17 is the easiest hole of the course at only 61 metres.
Yeah, there's a lot of branches in the way though, so the most open route to the basket is kind of a right-hand flex forehand, but that's not the easiest shot to pull off, so we'll see what they go for.
Well, I mean, we've got Steph with the left, so she could find another route there. Ryan's throwing his Glimmer VIP X Gatekeeper.
Going straight at the pin.
Straight mid-range, and that's beautiful.
Yep, split all the trees.
How good. Vaughan's throwing a putter. Yeti Pro AVR. Nothing wrong with that.
Split the trees as well.
Love it.
I don't know how they're doing it. There's so many ghost branches on this hole.
Tom's throwing a Firebird, so forehand flex line.
Going for that wide gap on the left.
Oh,
just catching the centre tree, yeah.
And Steph throwing a Patrol Dynamic Discs putter. Oh, how nice.
Oh, that is exactly what you want. Straight down the middle.
Yeah, good. We're going to get a disc shop replay. Follow flight. So good.
Great touch with that mid-range. Mid-range putter?
Yeah, I think it's
Not
probably
sure.
a 4 or 5 speed. Oh, Tommy just off the cage. That's rough when you had the option.
Great birdie from Steph.
Steph converts the birdie. Now, Steph was furthest out, accepting Tom, but I gave her the replay just because I thought it was the purest flight.
Yep. No, it was fair enough. That was a great shot.
Tom's a bit perplexed because he knows that he was the reason that the card didn't get a star frame. Because I reckon then Vaughan's going to dunk this one.
Yeah, I'd say he's got this one.
Already in the bank.
Yep, too easy.
Yeah, 3 great birdies on hole 17. Obviously showing why it did play as the easiest hole on the course.
So coming into hole 18, we've got an island green. There's 2 different coloured flags down there. So the yellow one, I believe, is a little bit bigger, and that was for everyone bar the pro divisions. So you're looking to beat these trees and land in an area that's just a bit bigger than circle 1.
With the entire tournament watching you.
Yeah, coming back into the clubhouse. Lovely flex out of
Great
Ryan.
from Ryan. Oh, how good.
Park job.
That's his West Side prototype adder. And we get another replay from Dish Shop. Perfect angle, perfect flight.
Yeah, he's putting together quite a good back nine, Ryan.
That should be his 4th birdie for the back nine. Vaughan throwing a champion leopard, and that's out to the right, out of bounds.
Missed the island there. It's quite a tricky hole.
Steph challenging with the lefty. And
wanting that to drop.
Yeah, predominantly backhand only, so tough one for her to finish her round. Oh, bit of an air bounce from Tom.
Tom going low.
Does it get it? No.
No. Just
it might have actually hit the flag. Not sure about that one. Could have been burnt by the course there.
So we're getting a look at the drop zone. It's about 12 meters, I think. So it's definitely gettable, but it's no gimme.
Oh my goodness.
Another good run from Steph.
Close can you get? Oh, incredible catch by the basket there.
Circle 3 from Tom to finish. He'll be happy with that one.
Just caught the edge of the chains and got enough cage to fall in. Nice par save. Vaughan with the bogey.
Yeah, it's a separator hole, this one.
Oh, it's a great hole 18.
Yeah.
Especially with the gallery there at the end. So Vaughan finishing up on +7. Steph finishing up on +14, which is fantastic playing from the long tees.
Of course, yeah. She had a really great round to watch. Just consistent golf.
Definitely. Ryan with the +3 and Tom with the +1. Thank you so much for watching our feature card action here at Redstone Armageddon. It's been a great round. Here are our MPO results from round 1. Got Joseph Berry out in front with the hot round, 7 under par.
Yep, Isaac just behind him there on the 6 down.
And yourself and Jack Ryan following it up. And here we have round 2. We didn't film round 2, but this is what it looks like leading into the final round. Joseph Berry on top, followed by Ashton, followed by Luca and John Hughes. So that'll be our lead card for round 3.
So Joe really managed to separate himself a bit, so we'll see if we can chase him down.
Look forward to seeing you soon for the lead card final round action here at Armageddon. See you soon.